I don't even know what that is. That's like the pet nook. That's where you put your little puppy when you go driving.
What are you doing?
Well, wouldn't you like to know? Welcome back to another episode of Mitch and Maddison Get Creative and Make Shit for their van. Today, we're making cupboards. So, as I previously said, today we're going to start making some cupboards for the van. A bit of storage space, a bit of a kitchen. We've got some birch plywood here that we went and bought the other day from the hardware shop.
Cost us $70, not too bad.
$70 for a piece.
It's not bad. Oak was 140.
We got a circ saw down here. How many times have you used the circ saw, Maddison?
None. But
None.
there's always time to learn.
I've used it once or twice, so it's going to be a learning curve for everybody. But I reckon it's going to turn out pretty good. Let's get measuring, let's get cutting, let's get building. So if you see behind me, this is the space we've got to work with. Maddison's head. No, actually.
This is the space where we're going to put the bench, or our cooking materials, or whatever you want to call it, and it's going to pretty much be the size of the window, isn't it?
There, bit of cabinetry. Watch this space, it's going to get interesting. So we've got our first measurement all up, ready to cut, but remember kids, always wear your PPE. We've got our safety glasses.
Yeah.
Maddie's grabbing the purples.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
And of course, safety boots, boy. Let's do it. First bit, see if she fits.
You like it? Looking good.
So, one side is a beautiful thing. We come and cut this out, and
We didn't realise that it actually goes into the window. If you can see, it actually goes into the window. We were thinking it was going to come from here outwards. It actually goes into here, so it didn't come out as much as we were hoping. So
time for another cut.
1 hour later.
there we go. Much better.
Round two, always a winner.
Have anything for that?
Alrighty, day two. Yesterday we managed to get that done. A little bit like probably a box, pretty much, almost, but it's the start of it. We'll keep going. We're gonna get there. Hopefully today we'll get it, the whole frame all done. Start doing some sanding and start doing a bit of routing and whatnot, getting it finished, ready for varnish and staining. But we'll see how we go. Better get cracking, you know. Well, there we have it. One frame. Just gotta make up some doors, fit her into the car, throw a bench top on her, make her pretty. Right. Well, there we go. She fits, pretty much.
Dope as fuck.
Now we just gotta measure up some shelves and get her varnish, get her looking mint, and fit her in. Just gonna screw the top on, you know? There's a fucking screw in there. Have it, a shelf to hold all our shit all together. I'm just gonna chuck the doors on now, put the shelves in. Yeah, I'll put this little dooblackie in down there for a bit of power and we'll be laughing. So yeah, bought one of these off of Amazon for like 20 bucks or something. It's got a 12 volt outlet, 2 USB plugs, and obviously a switch. Oh, and the little USB thing has a little voltage gauge on it, which is pretty good, so it should be able to help me keep an eye on my battery levels, which is sweet. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each of these out and just put them down in here. So I'll just cut out a hole for each of them, and then it'll just sit in there like that. And we'll be laughing. A bit easier than trying to use this surround bit. Let's drill that out and see how she goes. Every time. Got my big old ball bit. Let's see how this rig goes. Old battery just can't hack it. Oh, I know, it's too fucking small.
That's what she said.
Alrighty, there we have it. Shelves all put together. Ready to go. Time to sand her, varnish her, give her a bit of stain. Last night we got all of the puttying done, all the screw holes are all puttied up. Now we just got to sand it so we can get ready to put on some stain and varnish. So let's get to it, eh? Alright, so now that we've gone and rough sanded it all, got rid of all our little, I don't know if you can really see it, where all the putty was in the screw holes. Now it's time to go and give it a final sand with a nice fine bit of sandpaper, making sure that we always go along the grain, not against the grain, otherwise you'll get scratches and it will look shit. So we'll give it a nice final sand, make it all nice and smooth and pretty, and then we'll start staining, boy. So doors are on, she's sanded, all nice and smooth, ready for a bit of varnish. First we're going to put some stain primer on, then some stain, and then of course last varnish. So let's get it cracking. Alright, primer's on. Now we're just going to chill out for 15 minutes and wait for her to dry, and then we can throw some stain on. Finger's just chilling on her phone.
Looking for a new rental, you know, you gotta do these things when winter comes up, unless the van turns out pretty nice, and might just have to live out of it.
Live out of the van in winter. Yo, yo. So yesterday we got all the staining done. As you can see, she's looking pretty stained. But as you can see, I'm in the van. We got kicked out of the garage by our landlords because apparently varnish and stain are chemicals and they hurt the environment, and you know, no piece of wood or furniture in their house has varnish on it, so we have now had to move into the van. Just let that calculate in your brains for a second and let me know if that makes any sense to you, because it completely baffled me. And what do you do? So now we've got it in the van. I've got the cupboard on a fucking drop sheet so we can varnish her up. Hopefully I don't make a mess, because that would really piss me off, seeing as we were told we could use the garage and now I'm varnishing my cupboard in the van. But whatever, you do what you got to do. That's the perks of not having your own house. But anyway, let's throw some wood lacquer on her and see how she comes up. First coat of varnish is down. She's looking a bit shiny. Give it a couple of hours and then we'll come back and throw another layer on there. It's been a good time crawling around in the van to varnish my table. Maddie loves it. She gets to sit in the little I don't even know what that is. That's like the pet nook. That's where you put your little puppy when you go driving. But oh well. We'll be back in a couple of hours. Okie dokie, so we got a cupboard status update. At the moment, we had a bit of drama in the corner over here. It wouldn't fit all the way back because we didn't measure it properly, so we had to cut it out and make it work really. You know, shit happens, it's alright in the end. Pinga's just cutting out some non-sticky stuff for the shelves and whatnot.
Stuff doesn't slip everywhere.
And then we've got the electrical works getting done in there, slowly getting that in. Yeah, we're almost done. Get this done and then we can bolt it down and happy days. Let there be power. Oh baby. There we go. As you can see, got the power installed there. So now we can charge all our stuff on the bench and plug the fridge into the bench and whatnot. Now we just got to bolt this bad boy down, get it all finished up. Well, she's finally all done, all screwed down, all fastened back. Power's working down here. We got all our little fucking non-slip stuff to keep everything in the shelves from falling off. We've also added a couple little things, got a little magnet here so we can put all our utensils and whatever up on the shelf. And yeah, she's all done, all in the van, happy days. Looks pretty mint. Show you a couple of photos from obviously the start, the middle, and then all the way through to the end build of what it looks like in the van. It looks pretty mint, pretty happy with the outcome. A couple little setbacks as we went along the way, but you know, this shit just always happens when you're doing this sort of stuff. You're never gonna get it right, 100% right from the first try, but we got there in the end and it looks pretty mint, pretty happy with the outcome. So yeah, now we just gotta go test her out. We've got all the stuff on the inside here. Got our little goodies in the shelf down there. I don't know if I can see it. all our utensils and our gas heater and shit. But yeah, pretty happy at the end of the day. So yeah, let us know what you think of the cupboard. Yeah, if you got any tips or pointers, or if you think you could have done a better job, let us know what you would have changed or done differently. And yeah, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment to let us know what you reckon. See you next time.